Welcome to This is ECP. I'm ECP. I'm an artist here in Santa Rosa, California. Today we're going to be doing an open boxing of culturehustle.com. I went and purchased a number of pigments from them, so we're going to see what we have here. Very excited to see what we got. They have kind of an interesting, fun little packaging. Wasn't expecting that. Let's flip this over, see what we got. Got some packaging and some pigments. So it looks like what we see on top is their Pinkest Pink, 500 grams. Underneath that, looks like the blue is blue, 500 grams. We got some green, 500 grams. And here we have our super base. This will be interesting to use. See how that plays well with what we're doing. And we have a bunch of stickers that they include. These bags are kind of cool. They open pretty easily. As you can see, it is extremely bright color. Almost glows. Pretty cool. Next is the green. And this. Wow, this is really, really bright. A lot of these colors I think probably are going to be extremely neon-y. Hot pink, hot green, hot blue. And when I get the yellow, it's going to be a hot yellow. This is quite a vibrant blue too. Wouldn't expect anything other than that. Quite an amazing color. Look at that on the white background. It almost like just glows. These are really quite amazing looking colors. Can't wait to put them in the base and see what turns out. unfortunately, my files got deleted for the first part of this mix, so my apologies. What you see here is me mixing the base and the pink pigment, and it comes out to be nice and creamy. I did mess up a little bit on this. I'll explain a little bit further. And also, along with the files that got deleted accidentally, was the first paint of this panel. You see me sanding here, trying to get my mistake fixed. What I did was I took the pigment and put it at the bottom of the cup, and then I added the base, and what that did was it made it so I couldn't mix the pigment into the base as well as it should. And you'll see here pretty soon that I was kind of trying to get rid of the lumps in the paint by taking a palette knife and kind of smearing it onto the face of this panel. Yeah, you'll hear some birds outside. They're very talkative at this time of the day. So just adding a little bit more, getting a little bit thicker. I added a little bit runny here. It went on really nicely. Covered very well. This is actually, I believe, my third coat. It is still at hot pink, and if you know hot pink colors, they do show things through very easily. So I'm adding a little bit of water here to thin it out a little bit. I added a little bit too much pigment, but I'm hoping here that I would actually get rid of the granules in it and make it a little less lumpy, which I pretty much did. So if you see here, I'm just kind of like squishing it out and just trying to make sure that I don't get lumps. It was definitely a whoops on my end. And, I have mixed some of these other colors by the time I've actually been doing a voiceover on this video. And I finally figured out certain ways of doing the pigment where I was able to just wet it out a little bit thinner, and it got the pigment to incorporate into the base a lot easier. You can see it's kind of a labor intensive since I kind of screwed up with the mixing. I have to do a little bit of piece, a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit. Palette knife it out before I can move on. And, we're about to just go full speed. There we go. We're sped up the camera. And I'll let you go from here, and I'll catch you on that end of this video. We're about to come to the end of this video. I just wanted to tell you that there's going to be a second half of this video to see what happens after we do a stenciling on this paint. I had some interesting effects that happened that were unintentional, but I kind of like what it did. I kind of figured out what was the problem, and we'll go into the next video to talk about that. Thanks for watching, and check out part 2. And please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Peace out.